Hey guys, this is Mitch from Boardco. Gonna give you a quick inside peek at the 2020 Ronix One Wakeboard collection. A few things we want to talk about here with the Ronix One. This is the #1 selling board in the Ronix Pro model line. One reason why is it's the fastest, most explosive board that you can really find out there. A few of the things that we're going to talk about this board is #1, this board comes in two different construction models. You have our standard 1 series right over here, and you have the Ronix One Timebomb right over here. The main difference between these two boards is the core materials that they're made up with and the construction method. What you're going to get out of the Timebomb is it's going to be a little bit lighter, but more importantly for you, it's going to be a more reactive type of ride on the water. One of the things when we talk about the way a board is constructed is it has to do with the way that the board builds energy coming into the wake and what then happens once the board hits the wake and leaves the water coming up into the air. When you have a board that is designed to be stiffer and more lively, such as the Timebomb shape, as the board flexes when you build pressure against it coming into the wake, it's going to rebound and snap back into shape faster. That snap is what produces the energy and the lift that kicks you off the top of the wake, meaning the Timebomb is going to be a more explosive, bigger popping, more reactive, more powerful board when it comes to popping off of the wake, just overall a more advanced ride. The standard one may not be a bad pick if you want something that's just a little bit more controlled, maybe not quite as aggressive, but either way, you really can't go wrong with either of these shapes. The Ronix One was updated for this year. It's got some great new characteristics that really add to the power and effectiveness of the board. First thing we want to talk about is the fuse stringers. That is these channels that you see running here on the top of the board. If you look here, you can see it actually is hollowed out carbon rods that run through the length of the board. These hollowed out carbon rods will add to the stiffness and rigidity of the board, but they also are they're encapsulated in a floating system that's going to allow the board to snap back, to be more reactive, to be more lively on the water. Overall, you end up with a board that is stronger, that holds up better, that's stiffer, and most importantly is not going to break down over time. A lot of wakeboards, over time, they'll become softer to the flex and they won't have nearly as much pop. This board is going to stand the test of time and is going to hold up a lot better so that it rides the same your first set as it does your 100th set on the board. Next thing we want to talk about on the Ronix One is the rocker profile, the arc that goes from the tip of the board down towards the middle. This pathway is the rocker line, and this one has what's called an abrupt 3-stage rocker, meaning that it's kicked up really sharp at the ends, it follows a path, and then it kinks and goes towards the center. This kink is going to provide the path that the one board will follow, and it's going to have a really snappy pop right at the top of the wake that's going to carry you straight up. If you've got a smaller wake, or if you just really like having a nice big buck when you're coming off the wake, this Ronix One is going to deliver that in a way that boards with a more basic rocker line can't. Other thing we can talk about here is the speed that this board can generate. The bottom and the profile of the one board has been changed a little bit, and with these Speedwalls that are running that have a really sharp vertical wall line, this board is going to be able to develop more effective edge coming into the wake. What effective edge means is it means that your board is going to be able to sit deeper in the water coming into the wake and build more speed as you edge in. This board is going to be faster and it's going to ride higher in the water, or it's going to have less drag than we have had on previous models of the one board. And a lot of other previous board out there. So if you're looking for a board that's really fast, really snappy, really reactive, the Ronix One board is one that just you really can't really run into anything wrong here. This is one of the most popular boards that we carry. Our guys at the shop absolutely love riding it. If you're not quite sure exactly what board you want, but you know you want something that's going to really be a fun board to ride and just be a blast and give you a lot of kick, the Ronix One is one that you can't go wrong with. Whether you're going with the Timebomb shape or whether you're going with the standard construction, either one is going to deliver an unbelievably fun time out there when you're wakeboarding. If you have any questions, reach out to us. We're more than happy to give you our info and knowledge, as well as be aware that both these boards are backed with our performance guarantee, meaning if you buy a board from us, you take it out, ride it, and don't like it, you're welcome to send it back to us, no questions asked. We stand behind the stuff that we carry because we believe we carry just the best stuff out there on the water. We appreciate it. Let us know if there's anything we can do for you, and we'll talk to you later.